Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway. Let's see what he can do with the return. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense will get first crack at it here. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Scanning the field, it's Shapen. Got a man, it's Mosley. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Mississippi State right back to the line. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Mosley. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
1st and goal, Mississippi State.
He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Holding.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. He leaves it with the back. And they stop him short of the goal line. They'll mark it at 3. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. To the air, it's Shapen. Sets up the screen. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to Pater. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And the try is no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. So Kentucky's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. We'll keep a close eye on the play calling and just how diligent they are in getting the tight end involved, Jesse. It just didn't work last week.
Yeah, there's no question that this coaching staff, they know the offense basically goes as their big tight end goes. And that's why they lost their last game out. They didn't get him the ball enough. And that was a huge problem. So, David, big priority. Number 1 for this offense in this one Get him as many touches as many ways as you can.
Yeah, feed the big fella, the big target, the chain mover, the red zone area, but just, you don't have to be as accurate. I think that's the thing that's nice. When you're throwing to a big tight end over the middle of the field, like, he'll catch it and still get hit. It's not that big of a deal, so we got to use the big fella.
Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. So they'll go back to work after changing ends of the field. Gonna run it. It's McGowan. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. To the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Boley. Fires to the wideout. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Catch is made at the 15. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Mississippi State going up tempo. The give to the tailback. Turning it on! Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They get to the line quickly.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Trying play action. Caught behind the line. It's Gilmore. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. And this one is perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Top 15 teams colliding, fellas, in a game of massive importance. Let's catch you up to speed. Iowa State is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a close game. They're up by a field goal over Nebraska. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Finds his man. It's Mosley. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. To throw, it's Shapen. Looking to the big tight end. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Handoff to the single back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Grabbed behind the line, it's McGowan. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Gilmore. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Leaves it with the back.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage and getting running backs on the ground.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. From the gun on 3rd down. Caught, close to the marker, it's Gilmore. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Boley. Fires to the wideout. He caught it. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And he will score! Touchdown, Kentucky!
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the 2-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long from end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. And it's them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead. That gives them tremendous confidence heading into halftime.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
Mississippi State, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. They go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lexington, but let's just go with notable. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Old Commonwealth Stadium and Kroger Field.
Set to kick this one away.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Boley. The short hands, it's Rodriguez. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks, it's Law. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. From the gun, give on the inside. Got the first down and more. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Reads it, fires complete. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. The play action fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's reeled in, it's Rodriguez. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. As they come to the line, 90 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Catch in the middle, it's Gilmore.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
And the Wildcats back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Give to the running back. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. The give to the back. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. The Wildcats come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll run for it on third and short. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Kentucky now operating in the red zone. They want that clock to run. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Handoff from the shotgun. Spins away from the defender. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Back to throw, it's Bowling. Oh, they're after him! And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Dead center perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Motion from the back. Catch in the middle, it's Mosley. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Well, they've got a ways to go if they're going to win this game. It's all about getting the drive started. They come away with a positive play to get this thing going. Let's see what they can do now.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. This time he's got him. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Takes it back to the 24-yard line, and this defense loves to feast on takeaways.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Looking for space. It's McGowan. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Looking to pass. It's Boley. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And they'll take a knee. Fans of defense probably love this game, guys. Fans of offense, not so much. But fans of winning? Oh, everybody's a fan of winning, and they found a way to get it done.
A win is a win is a win is a win. It doesn't matter how you get it done. This was not pretty by any stretch. Phenomenal defense, offense. They've got a lot of work to do coming up. And at the end of the day, David, that's a happy lot for them.
Yeah, you know what? You pretty boys say it's not pretty. That was beautiful. That was gorgeous.